Witam was ludzie z tej strony Survi, a my zaczynamy kolejny odcinek z gry Thaumaturge. Tym razem weźmiemy się tak na szybko za jedną questę, który mi został tutaj z takich mniejszych, pobocznych, że tak to powiem, czyli za mordobicie. Jak to dobrze komuś dać mordę, jeszcze lepiej pooglądać to z dystansu. Dobra. I teraz tak. Bo pobocznych nie robimy. Czekaj na dalszy rozwój wydarzeń. Tu potrzebuję niestety wymiarów słów. I idziemy zbadać to, co zostało po ojcu. W końcu fabułę ruszymy. Leciutko, mocno leciutko, ale leciutko. Ja sobie poza odcinkiem pobiegam także po każdym tych terenów i sprawdzę, co jest. Czy da się jakieś jeszcze ciekawe znajdźki znaleźć? Po południu, wieczorem. I w każdej tej możliwej. O, już tu widzę na przykład, że już coś się ciekawego dzieje. Ale już mi się nie chce z tym biegać. Szkoda, że tu nigdzie zegara nie ma, ale dobra. W którymś tam odcinku tak sobie ruszyliśmy to pobieżnie. Co spadło, teraz z Superem pogadamy.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by.
Hey, Suski!
What?
Chicken butt!
Co jest grane?
Tie him up. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting. So that's how you want to play. I've dealt with people like you here before.
So, is it straight into the Vistula with him? Or should we knock him around a little?
Zero imagination, boys. Zero. It would be a shame to lose it, eh? I bet there's lots of valuable information inside. So, what will it be? Shall we talk?
Just say what you're after, and let's get this over with.
You're not the one setting conditions here.
Yeah, this time, you're not the one setting conditions.
What do you mean by this time? When was the last time?
Back when you told me to wait for help in your summer house, but instead of that, the boys in blue showed up. Then I was out on the streets, and Pop was in prison, where he died. Well, fuck, Victor. We pulled the trigger together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price, huh?
About it. For what it is worth. I'm sorry.
Well, couldn't you have started with that?
I'm not the only guilty one here. You've got plenty on your conscience too.
My conscience is my business.
Where's that rat?
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward!
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption. Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
Znowu bitka.
I'll take a look around.
Spis rachunku. Kurier codzienny. Bar londyński. O, okej.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you. Some
Feathers? A beak? I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked up, but today you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
Znowu bitka, serio? O! Ale ciekawie, że... Dobra. Czyli walczymy w trzech w sumie, teraz widzę. Dobra, katusze. I to, bo mi i tak zada obrażenia pewnie to będę miał już z głowy. No. A, nie mogę. Dobra, to szybkie pięści. Dzięki. Które? Dobra, skowet, bo to ty dobra. Na wszystkich tych dziadach. Dokładnie. I pięknie. Dla pewności. No, złamany. Kolejny punkt. Tylko przydałoby się złapać kolejnego salutora.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone. Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up, yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
Returning to the subject of the past.
Fuck the past. We're in the here and now. Let's enjoy the moment. Cheers.
You don't want to talk about it? I thought that was why you kidnapped me.
I've changed my mind already. You better tell me what you're poking around my bar for.
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit! I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a saluter here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den! Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go! I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
O, starzy znajomi widzę. Menu. Ślad po kuli. O! Słup drewniany ze śladami rzucania po noży. Lekkomyślny. Brudna szmatka. Coś tam na górze widzę, że jest, ale górę to potem sobie odhaczymy. Dobra. Nie wypuszczam. Wiersz do oczu. Zabawne zdjęcie. O! Nóż. AN.
Hello, sweet secret.
Miejsce po wybitnym zasłonięte deską. Dobra, i podsumowanie. Bar londyński nie mógł należeć do kogokolwiek innego. Idealne odzwierciedlenie powiem charakteru Abaurycego. Imprezy, jakie mają tu miejsce, zamykają się spod kąta i kończą się źle bądź tragicznie. To miejsce pachnie krwią, głupotą i lekkomyślne. Wszystko to jest podlane alkoholem. Czekaj, Abaurycy coś może będzie wiedział?
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
Tell me something more about these Cossacks.
They roam around different bars picking fights as soon as they get leave from the Citadel. Sometimes we pummel each other and things continue as usual.
A.
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
Your father was a good man, and didn't deserve for that to happen to him. I'm sorry.
That's true. However, we're alive. We're in the here and now, and that's the most important thing. And what a life it is, eh? Whether with your head in the clouds, or a knife at your throat, once eating ribs at Matzlov's, another buried in one's breasts. Moment, stay a while, linger. But before long, you're running flat out. Someone, whap, nabs you by the coat. But here I am. Every time, I'm reborn like a fucking phoenix from the ashes.
What is this bullshit, Abaurycy?
Victor, Victor. What I've been through belongs to me. Now I'm the king. Tell me, what else is going on?
I've had a look around and something's caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Saluter.
Well then, shoot!
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something, looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot, or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead, I have to gather myself a little too. Lelek! What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind!
The Saluter's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on, I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Lelek. No to już wiem.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit and puke. And piss, thanks.
Come on, you'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for here.
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
I see 2 morons wrestling with a lamppost. How you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
All in all, look at it this way, Abaurycy. It is a little stuck up.
Well, that's true. If you look close enough at it, it could be enough to piss you off.
That's what I said.
You sure showed that lamppost what brave squatties you are. It's leaning now, so you taught it a lesson.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you vandalizing city property? Papers, please.
I think you must have a screw loose, gents. Different rules apply in the bar district.
No need to show your ID, Niedzic. We've already got a cell waiting for you.
Well, I don't think so. Go ahead, Victor.
Ja pierdolę, serio. Trzeba uniknąć bitki. Ja się muszę nawalać. Chyba nie będzie taka dłuższa po prostu atak. I tyle, bo ja tak będę musiał teraz się przywiesić. What? Co za 13 mi bije? O, to ham. Szkoda, że nie mogę się jakoś ze sprzętem ulepszyć, ale cóż zrobić. Podwójne cierpienie mu siadło. I leży.
Well, well. You sure gave that the Cossack treatment.
And what? You guys were so worn out from fighting a lamppost that you didn't help?
It was fun to watch. Niedzic and the magician in action. It's a fine sight.
Time to keep an eye out for Dennis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where?
The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
This devil of yours hasn't turned up yet?
So far, no.
We'll manage. Come on, I know where he might be hanging out. I'd hole up there myself.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Is there a problem?
I just work here. Tasha and the other girls are inside, not for foreigners. Do svidania.
Well, great job, Victor. What now? I'm happy to stand aside and watch as you wear yourself out. In your shoes, I'd pull a nasty prank on him to let us in.
Why not?
Serio? A nie, myślałem, że kolejna bitka. Dobra. Kufel ciepłego piwa. Ulotka na drzwiach. I wnioski. Palące pożądanie. Prawie mi żel widła. Prawie. Nie dość, że musi pracować, gdy inni siłą. Używa się z obcymi, do których nie pała. Sympatą to jeszcze nie może zobaczyć występu Nataszy, do której tak gorąco wzdycha. Jego przyrząd to materiał, na którym warto by popracować. O, moment, bo tego nie widziałem. Wyciągnij wnioski. Dzielnica barowa. Wygląda na to, że wpływ leka rozlewa się całą dzielnicę. Pod drzemiących w ludziach głupotę i bezmyślność to powoduje, że podlanie alkoholem robią jeszcze głupsze i bardziej niebezpieczne rzeczy, dostając za sobą dużą krwi. Aby odnaleźć osobę ze skazą, konieczne będzie odwiedzić inne lokale w okolicy. Dobra, zobaczmy, co tu jest. Elysium. Do tamtego to później będziemy wbijać, bo tu w Elysium pewnie będzie mniej do roboty. Zaumf absynt. Pociąg z ostatniego kieliszka zobaczyłem, jak przy moim stole zbiera się gesta mgła, a z niej wylała się piękna, niemal naga kobieta, ubrana jedynie w łańcuchy pereł, tylko z kamieni. Ocknąłem się potem, tuląc się w ramionach pięknego, niemal nagą miotłę. Absynt to zło. Wiersz Martorca. Ciach. Notatki. Ślad pewny. Plamy krwi na stoliku. Wyciągnij wnioski. Za maską barbaryzmu. Za maską bezwzględnego gangstera skryła się prawdziwa wrażliwa dusza. Dargany z przeciwnymi uczuciami balansują cienkie linie między pięknem a brzydotą, czułością a przemocą. Skonfrontowało niego z chaosem, który nim rządzi, mogą ujawnić jego skazę.
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word, to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
Aj, zapomniałem, że
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family. My shivs.
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Niedzic make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together. I've got a gift, Victor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
We were supposed to go to high school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently, if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my salader, you kept saying. You were too unskilled at that magic business of yours, eh?
A gun as reliable and evocative. I thought a Thaumaturge kid wouldn't make as big an impression as a kid with a pistol.
And all in all, you were right. It's just a shame we used the gun.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me. Can you do something about it?
There's only one way. I have to figure out your flaw, which means pushing you to the edge. But it's not going to be pleasant.
Every day I balance on the edge. That doesn't scare me. Go ahead.
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I slice my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
There's nothing to forget. Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
Forgive me. I don't think that at all.
I'll chalk it up to your devils. Maybe one of them perched on your shoulder for a second.
The only good thing is that now I'm certain Lelek follows someone else. You're just the way you are.
It couldn't be any other way. A demon pulling my strings? No way.
So what? Should we continue our search?
Oh, Victor, lad, how that we tickles me. Come on, of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
Jest może i starszy, ale na pewno nie dojrzalszy. Belan chaosu, minister warsztat fantazji, posłaniec marskoniski wątrobę, z każdym łykiem wódeczki, ogarnięty na nas gorączka, miasto robi się kolorowe i należy do nas. Dziewięć punktów mam, bożeż kochany. Manipuluj.
I said I wouldn't let you in.
Ja chcę się pić.
Well, what are they staring at? Come on, Tasha's performance can't be missed, and I love watching her. Pojahal.
Fucking incredible! Well, I'll find a job for you with the shivs yet. Victor, my boy. This is what they call a private party?
O, jest Lelek.
What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that two.
Coś czuję, że do niego się klei. Szaszka, zupełna szaszka kozaka z grawerem. List do Denisa. Bałajka, służący są z porządku z kozaków. Bałajka, pistolet. Wyciągnij wniosek. Siewca chorzy, nieobliczalny lekomyślnie z sercem przepełnionym niezrozumiałą złością, skrywa w sobie cierpienie, żal i tęsknotę. Zatargany sprzecznościami sieje chaos, popada w skrajność, źródłem jego zachowania jest całe serce, które stanowi jego przekleństwo. To jego lek sobie upatrzył, to jego skazem muszę dojrzeć.
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
Oh, nasz drug. Come sit with us.
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Dennis and babes.
He talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
You seem thick as thieves. Have you known each other long?
Since we were kids. We're all from the Don Host Oblast. Under Danis, we've traveled far and wide with the Russians.
Danis is your commander?
Da, Ataman.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
You know, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
And is that what made Danis so devil-may-care? A broken heart?
Sure. What would it be otherwise?
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River. We went through a lot together.
Pasha's dead. Leave it at that.
What actually happened to him?
We all stick close together, but when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damned Shashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war. One time, Danis and Pasha got tanked and started playing Russian roulette for it.
So, Danis clearly won. But that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Danis pielęgnuje wspomnienie o Pasza, otaczając się jego przemytami. Pasza nie mógł być tekstowo obojętny, musiał być kimś więcej niż jedynie przyjacielem. Wyciągnij wniosek. Pasza był bliski sercu Denisa, po nim teraz jedynie wspomnienie zaklęte przedmiotach, które Denis pieczowicie przechowuje. Kozak cierpi katusza z powodu śmierci tego, który był mu więcej niż przyjacielem. Czy to śmierć Paczy zrodziła w nim skazę, czy to tylko ja wyjaskrawiłem?
I've heard Danis likes playing Russian roulette.
He's such a bonehead. He never thinks about the trouble he'll get himself into.
You'd better watch your head when he's around.
Who'd have thought that Danis was such a sensitive soul? Does he play the balalaika a lot?
Lately, he's been singing either about the Grim Reaper and Hellfire or rolling in the hay. You can't keep up with him.
He goes too heavy on the tearjerkers for my taste. Any more questions?
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think that's why Dionysus' fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that, someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see your faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
No dobra, ale tym się zajmiemy w następnym odcinku, bo już mamy tam czas. Więc cześć, nara i hej!